Since ancient times, humanity has sought to understand the structure of the world and its place in it. Who are we? Why are we here? Is there a higher intelligence behind all this? These questions have troubled not only philosophers and religious figures, but also the greatest scientists, writers, and thinkers of all ages. Albert Einstein often reflected on the harmony of the universe. He said, "The most incomprehensible thing about the world is that it is comprehensible. The universe is arranged with astonishing precision. The laws of physics, mathematics, and chemistry follow strict logic, and this cannot be explained by mere chance." Einstein admired the order in nature which, in his view, pointed to some higher intelligence. He was not religious in the traditional sense, but he acknowledged that something greater than mere chaos was behind it all. Isaac Newton, one of the most influential scientists in history, was a deeply religious man. He not only discovered the laws of mechanics and gravity, but also saw in them the manifestation of divine intelligence. Newton wrote, "The wonderful arrangement and harmony of the universe can only have come from the plan of an omnipotent and omniscient being." Werner Heisenberg, one of the founders of quantum mechanics, said, "The first gulp from the glass of natural sciences will turn you into an atheist, but at the bottom of the glass, God is waiting for you." But it wasn't just scientists who spoke about God. Many philosophers, writers, and artists saw faith as a source of wisdom and strength. Blaise Pascal, Fyodor Dostoevsky, Leo Tolstoy, Johannes Kepler, Michael Faraday, Louis Pasteur, Francis Collins, C.S. Lewis, Nikola Tesla, all of them saw in science, in life, and in nature evidence that the world was not created by chance, that there is someone who stands behind it all. But faith in God is not just the thoughts of great minds from the past. It is something more. It is something that happens here and now. Not only scientists, philosophers, and writers have seen the hand of the Creator. Millions of ordinary people, at different times and in different corners of the world, have experienced the presence of God in their lives. Some of the most astonishing testimonies come from doctors. They have witnessed incredible healings that cannot be explained by medicine. They have seen people who died and came back telling of encounters with God. They have seen miracles that cannot be denied. But it's not just about doctors. We will share the stories of real people. People who are alive today. People who have seen God. People who have met Him face to face. We will talk about those who prayed and received answers. About those who were on the brink of life and death and experienced an encounter with God. About those who thought God did not exist but saw Him. Of real people. Of people who met God. Of people who saw God. Of people who were convinced that God did not exist, but were forced to admit the opposite. We think faith is something complicated, that we need to be someone special to know God. But that is not true. Anyone can meet God. Anyone. God is not hidden. God is near. But there is one more thing we must understand. God speaks to us. He is always with us. He tries to reach us through everything, through the people we meet, through the moments that happen in our lives, through events that seem random but in reality are not, through signs, through thoughts, through books, through videos. He is always speaking to us. We just need to be open. And on our channel we will learn this together. We will learn to hear God. We will learn to understand how He speaks to us. We will learn to talk to God. And everyone will be able to do this. Everyone will be able to hear God. Feel His presence. Everyone will be able to meet Him. And here is something important to understand. God is near. God speaks to each of us. We think we need something special to hear Him. But that is not true. God is always with us. He speaks to us. We will learn to see the signs. We will learn to understand how God speaks to us. We will learn to hear God. And then everything will change. Then God will become real to us. Subscribe to our channel, God and Reason, to learn more about how faith changes lives, how God works in the world, and how incredible stories inspire us all.